We screwed up last year, and I vowed to Candace it'll never happen again. We totally overlooked it, and this year we're gonna be on top right from day one. So this year, I said to Candace,
when they open, we're gonna be first in line.
And we were. Last year we waited too long to go out and pick strawberries, so we didn't get to make any strawberry jam. And then one of our daughters found out that we make strawberry jam and has been eating it all year. So we're basically out of strawberry jam. This year I told Candace, as soon as those strawberry farms open up, we're gonna be there. This little amount of strawberries right here is definitely not enough to make a whole batch of jam. So we had to go to the professionals. About 5 miles from the house, we're lucky enough to have a strawberry you-pick farm. So we went down there this morning and picked ourselves a whole bunch of delicious strawberries. So today we are making a batch of our famous strawberry jam. I don't know how famous it is, but it's famous to us. Right now we're just cleaning the strawberries and taking the tops off. So last year we actually planned on making some strawberry jam, but we kind of kept putting off going to get strawberries, thinking, they'll be open, next week, or they'll be open for a few more days, and ended up they were only open for a short amount of time last year. Our strawberry season was a very short window, and we missed it. And I mean, yes, you can go to the store or a farmer's market and probably get some strawberries, but we like to go to the local places around here, and I think it's better. The berries were a little bit small. I think they were open yesterday, so they were kind of picked over a little bit. But we got enough here for a batch. We're going to do a batch today, and then there's another farm that's open a few miles down the road, and we're going to try that in the middle of next week and get some more for another batch. Hey guys, I forgot to tell you, we've got a whole bunch of videos coming out for you guys this year. This is just the start. This is our first video for canning of anything in the garden this year. It's super early. We're still waiting on some of our stuff to mature out in the garden here, but we've got plenty coming up for you guys. You don't want to miss it. We got things you've never even seen before. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. You're going to like it. We got some awesome recipes, some awesome canning videos coming up too. We got some awesome garden videos. This is going to be different from what we've done in the past.
We got our strawberries all cleaned and we are ready to mash them up. So I'm only putting a little bit in this other bowl at a time because it's easier that way. You can't mash up the whole bowl at once. So we've got our potato masher and we're mashing a little at a time. I got my first batch mashed up here. I'm going to pour it in the pan, and as I get each batch done, then I'm going to keep putting them in the pan. We got our strawberries all mashed up in the pan, and we just need to add our pectin, which this is...
We screwed up. I was editing this video, guys, and when Candace said we needed 1 box of the Sure Gel, well, I got thinking about it later while I was editing this video. Like, that doesn't seem like enough. So I went and looked at our jam, and it had not set. We're going to take this opportunity right now to show you guys how to fix this issue. Don't worry at all, you didn't lose a whole batch of jam just because it didn't set. It's no big deal. All you got to do is empty your jam back into a pan. So we put all our jam back into this pan here. We're going to add the correct amount of pectin. We're going to heat it back up, and we're going to bottle it, and we're going to water bath can it just like we do throughout the rest of this video. You did not lose a whole batch of jam just because we didn't put enough pectin in it. So what we should have put in was 6 tablespoons of pectin, which is 3 ounces. One of these packages here is 1.75 ounces. So we actually need to add an additional 1.25 ounces, which is almost a whole nother box of the pectin. So we're going to add the 1.25 extra ounces of pectin to get us to the required 3 ounces total for a whole batch. We're going to get that in this pot. We're going to stir it up. We're going to boil it. We're going to process this batch just like the whole rest of the video. The whole rest of the video that we did here from here on out is the exact same that I'm going to do today. So I like to show some of our failures every once in a while too, and know that we have mistakes just like everybody else does. We're not infallible. So this is a very good opportunity to learn how to make your mistakes into successes. All right, let's continue with the rest of this video.
Will go in here. It should be 6 tablespoons. So that is going to go in the pan. We're going to bring it to a boil, and we'll add our sugar after that. Now that the pectin is mixed in, I need to put a 1/4 cup of lemon juice in the pot also. So the recipe that I'm using today is from the Ball Blue book. I love this book. I use it all the time. It has fabulous recipes in here, super easy. So we are just using our strawberry jam recipe from this book, and I will link this down below for you. Check it out. Now that our strawberry pectin mixture is boiling, we need to add 7 cups of sugar. I'm going to put 7 cups in this bowl and add it that way. That seemed easier. That's a lot of sugar. Now I'm going to bring this up to a rapid boil, like to the point where if you stir it with a spoon, the boil doesn't stop. And then once it's to that point, we need to boil it rapidly for a minute like that, stirring the whole time. I'm getting my jars out and ready so that when this starts boiling, I can stir it, because I have to stir it for a whole minute and then it's done. So I like to have this ready so that it's all ready to go, and I just have to take the jam off the heat and put it into the bottles when it's done.
We recommend using a little bit bigger pan while making the jam because it can fill up fast and want to boil over on you very easily. This has been your public service announcement from Gagne Farms.
I'm going to skim the foam off the top before I put it in the jars. We've got our foam skimmed off the top, and we are ready to fill our jars. We've got 1/2 pint jars here. I like to put them in the little pretty ones just because. And so yeah, it should fill 8 of these 1/2 pint jars. With these jars, I like to put them in the dishwasher and wash them up, and then that keeps them hot. So I just pull them out so the jars are warm when I'm putting this warm liquid into them, which is a good idea. I've got a little bit of vinegar on a napkin here. I use this to wipe the rims off because it can be very sticky, and things, particles, strawberries, whatever in there can keep your lid from sealing correctly. So you want to wipe that off. Once I wipe the rim, I put the lid on, and you want to tighten it down, but just finger tight, not super tight. We've got our rack here. We're gonna put the jam in the rack and take it out and hot water bath it. Our water bath canner is boiling, so we're ready to put the jars in.
Here we go. First water bath of 2023. So we're going to get this back up to boiling real quick, and then we're going to process this for 10 minutes. And we're going to pull it out. We're going to take it inside, and we're going to take it out of the rack, and we're going to let it set. We're not going to touch it. We're not going to smell it. We're not going to look at it. We're not going to hold it up to the light. We're not going to shake it. We're going to let it set for 24 hours. All right, this has been down for 10 minutes. We're going to pull this and go take it inside. We're going to put it on a towel on our table, and we're not going to do anything with it. We're just going to let it be. We want to let that pectin set up into the jam. Oh, look at these too. These are hot pads, but they're actually waterproof. So that's why I got them. It's just for canning and water bath canning. I can stick my thumb in there and not get all wet. All right, let's go inside, guys. All right, some of these were popping as soon as we got into the house. We're just gonna let these guys chillax. Want to make sure everything sets up. And when I do this, I kind of try to give them some space around everything just so they can cool off quickly and they can seal. All right, that's about it, guys. Real simple, super easy recipe. Anybody can do it. Just get yourself some strawberry and a whole lot of sugar.
And some pectin.
And some pectin.
And check out that ball book that we linked down below because that has some great recipes in it.
Yep. If you guys got any comments, got any questions, throw them down below. We'll answer them. We're pretty quick on answering questions for you guys. We want to make sure you guys are having just as good of opportunity and success with this as we did. So, hey guys, make sure to click that bell notification down below, and that'll tell you guys exactly when our next video is coming out. And we super appreciate you guys hanging out with us and checking out this video. And we will catch you on the next one.